So the Power Rangers movie is going to be directed by the same guy who directed Project Almanac. Why do I feel I should be skeptical of this? Dear viewers, and welcome to another Top 7 video. Today, we're talking about the Power Rangers. Growing up, I loved the Power Rangers. The fight scenes were phenomenal. The acting was great. Okay, yeah, it wasn't such a great show looking back on it. Definitely cheesy. You know, some of the fight scenes really weren't great. And I hate to, crap on the acting. And the acting wasn't always that bad. Usually I just like to give actors the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, it was the script. But it felt like the actors didn't even care like they were there. Like, if I were an actor on Power Rangers, I would give it my all. I would honestly be honored if I was chosen to be an actor on Power Rangers. Yeah, but even if the script sucked, I still would have given it my best shot. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Even though Power Rangers hasn't aged well, and the new shows on Nickelodeon are just... oh god. Well, it's still nostalgic to me, and unlike most of the shows I watched as a kid, which I look back at now and say, what the hell was I thinking watching that? I actually really like Power Rangers, and even today there are some pretty good versions of the Power Rangers shows. So today, we are going to count down the top 7 best Power Rangers seasons, starting with number 7. Number 7. Power Rangers Zeo. Power Rangers Zeo was a great show. Right when you heard the intro, you knew it was gonna be phenomenal. First of all, what I really liked about Power Rangers Zeo, most of all, was the fact that it gave Power Rangers a chance to reinvent itself. You see, ratings at the time were in a state of free fall for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and this really was the turning point for Power Rangers. This was really what started the tradition that we have today of every show having one season, with the exception of the new Nickelodeon shows, the crap Nickelodeon shows that have like Megaforce and then Super Megaforce. But yeah, so great season. I really liked it. And I gotta say, my favorite character out of everybody here would have to be Tommy. Tommy just became more significant this season, as he became, the Red Ranger, which is kind of, in charge person. So I really like that. Number 6. Yeah, Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like this show, and I'll admit it's not the best. There's a lot of problems with it. So, for instance, a lot of the acting was absolutely atrocious, but I still was proud of the way it turned out. I really like the space opera feel to the Power Rangers, and the villain was actually quite, sympathizing. Also, I gotta say, this is the only season when a former villain becomes a Power Ranger, so kudos to the show for that. My favorite character would have to be Maya, mostly because of how, oh god, how freaking hot she is. But yeah. Number 5. Oh god, I loved this show growing up. This was the first Power Rangers show that I ever watched, and I watched it when it was still airing new episodes. Good lord, it's hard to believe that this came out 10 years ago. Yeah, just when you think you're still young, you look back and you realize that the first Power Rangers show that you watched during the time that there were new episodes airing of it was 10 freaking years ago. God, I'm getting old. But yeah, I love this. Essentially, it's a future cop version of Power Rangers, which is basically what would happen if James Cameron directed Power Rangers. Oh, and by the way, did I mention there's a talking dog who's their boss? Okay, whoever came up with this idea deserves royalties for life and needs to be named head of Saban, because that idea was freaking awesome. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit biased since, nostalgia getting in the way, but come on, a talking dog who's your boss and future cop versions of the Power Rangers. How does that get any better? Oh god, this was a great show. There were tons of great characters. My favorite would have to be Sky. No, not the Sky from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm talking about the Blue Ranger Sky. I don't know why, I just loved him. Anyways, the hottest Power Ranger, usually that's a bit of a debate there. A lot of people say it's Sydney. Personally, I thought the hottest Power Ranger has to be Z. I mean, just take a look at Z. I mean, she even winks at you in the intro. That's just freaking, oh god, eye candy. That was just power eye candy, really. But yeah, I just love this show. This is really, after this is really where, well, starting with this on this list, this is really where we're getting into the great Power Rangers shows.